What's up, guys? Bang, bang. It is lunch money time. While Wall Street's trying to get rich, the rest of us just trying to get our lunch money right. I'm here with Polina. She has on overalls. I don't know if that makes her look like a farmer, a painter, or something in between, but I like it.
Or a hipster.
Or a hipster. That's a little weird. Don't forget that Lunch Money is now sponsored by BlockFi. BlockFi has multiple products. You can earn up to 8.6% APY in an interest-bearing account. You can get a US dollar loan against your Bitcoin collateral. You can trade on their crypto exchange with no fees, or you can sign up for the waitlist for their Bitcoin Rewards credit card. Go to blockfi.com/pomp today and sign up. I'm an investor. I'm a happy user. You will be too. Blockfi.com/pomp. What's up?
All right. Bitcoin surged to a fresh record high of more than $63,000 on Tuesday as investors awaited the highly anticipated stock market debut of cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase.
I don't think that Bitcoin's price appreciation has anything to do with Coinbase.
Oh, really?
No.
Why?
I actually think that Bitcoin's price appreciation has to do with exactly what we all been saying for a year. There's a supply shock in May 2020. And when the halving occurs, there's a repricing of the asset. Bitcoin is following the stock to flow model almost to perfection. That is because it is a programmatic asset. You simply need to have continued demand increase to get the exact same price appreciation on a percentage basis as we have seen in the past. And that is what is happening now. The beauty is that you can predict into the future the exact supply of the supply and demand equation, and therefore you only need to worry about the demand part of the equation. It's amazing what math can do. So welcome to the future where your money is a transparent programmatic monetary policy. It is called Bitcoin. It is slowly reaching adoption.
Consumer prices rise more than expected, pushed by 9.1% jump in gasoline. So, hold on one second. I saw something here that I wanted to, while the inflation numbers look high, many economists as well as policymakers at the Federal Reserve expect the increase to be temporary. April likely also will show a sharp rise, but then the numbers are supposed to decrease as the worst month. Haven't they been saying that these numbers are supposed to decrease for months now?
No,
they're still not decreasing.
Even worse. A couple of months ago, go back and check the receipts. They were saying inflation is not going to happen. Now that inflation is happening, it's just temporary. It's temporary. Everyone chill out. It's temporary. Chill out. It's just temporary.
For people who are actually following this stuff, it is ridiculous the amount of times the narrative changes.
The narrative's never changed. If you've been listening to me, you know I've been saying the same thing since the beginning. You can't print trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions. That was 6 trillion, I think. Trillions and trillions and trillions. That makes it $9 trillion and expect nothing to happen. You cannot do it. But they said for months and months and months, inflation is not here. Inflation will not happen. We are not worried about inflation, etc. Now that inflation is here, now they're at least willing to acknowledge that there is inflation. Again, the unofficial inflation is way worse than this nonsense, but they're even willing to acknowledge in the official numbers of consumer prices that inflation is here. Now they're saying, it's temporary, it'll go down. Maybe, or maybe it won't. But what I know is that if a clock continues to tell you the wrong time over and over and over again, eventually you say, I don't trust the clock. And so when the experts, the economists, all these people say there's not going to be inflation, and the Bitcoiners are yelling, there's going to be inflation. Inflation's already here. Inflation, beware, be careful. And then all of a sudden the economists go, actually the inflation that is here is only temporary.
Well, by the way, guys, people get real heated on Twitter if you mention the word inflation. They're like, there is no inflation. Check it out. Type in the word inflation, tweet it out.
I might tweet about inflation later today just to fan the flames of the idiocracy.
Let's not. The what?
What is it called? Idiocy? Idiot behavior of the economist.
Okay. About 4.8 million millennials are turning 30 in 2021. That's me. And many are expected to enter the home buying game if they haven't already. This wave of new buyers will have the opportunity to build and pass on wealth and shape the market for years to come. Are millennials buying houses? Maybe.
I'm not buying a house. I'm buying sats. That's what I'm buying. I'm buying sats.
Buying a house.
While y'all are stacking property, I'm stacking sats.
Should I buy a house?
No.
Okay.
No, but what I do think is very interesting is
millennial buyers.
they're claiming that many, many more millennials are going to go buy homes. A lot of this is people leaving cities. They want to go. They're going to discover McMansions, the whole 9 yards. But remember, there's a shorting of houses in the United States. We make less homes than we need. Literally to the tune of as many houses are there in the city of Miami is the deficit of homes that are created every year. And therefore, what happens when you have low supply and high demand, price has to increase. And then you flood the market with cheap to free capital, price increases. And therefore, that is why you're seeing home prices explode across America.
Can I tell you my biggest pet peeve on the internet? Every single time there's an article that says millennials are this and millennials are doing that. Guys, millennials, the oldest millennials turn 40 this year. The youngest, 30. These are people who are having families, who are buying homes. They are not doing social media and like taking social media jobs.
Speak to yourself.
Every time I see that, I'm like, you're talking about Gen Z. Just to be clear.
Speak for yourself.
We're not on TikTok. Well, maybe some of them are, but
you watch TikTok all the time.
No, I don't. I stopped.
All right, just go next.
All right. Domino's Pizza and Neuro Inc., a Silicon Valley startup, will launch a robotic pizza delivery service in Houston this week as they seek to satisfy increasing online orders during the pandemic. We've seen a few of them robots roving around Miami, but I don't think that's Domino's.
Domino's is one of the most forward-thinking technology companies in the world. If you don't believe me, go check the stock price. They've been killing it because they've got online ordering. They've got all sorts of mobile orders. They've got tons and tons of technology built on the web, and their extension into the robotics is a no-brainer. It makes a ton of sense. But I do have to say something. I'm going to have to tweet this later. Polina may not like it. I saw a New York City police robot dog video today, and they were coming out of some sort of arrest where somebody was arrested. It was a robot dog, and he's strapped. He's ready to roll.
Wait,
he's got the badge.
He got arrested?
No, the dog didn't get arrested. The person got arrested, and then all of a sudden a robot dog came out of the building alongside the cops like they were rolling, but it wasn't a real dog, it was a robot dog. And all I'm telling y'all is that the conspiracy theorists are probably more right than they're wrong.
About what?
In what world do we want police robots roaming the streets?
You gotta put your hood on for this part. This is anarchist.
This is not, no. Just so we're clear, this is not anarchist. This is freedom. This is what we're talking about, freedom.
Wait.
Do we want robot dogs roaming the streets of New York with facial recognition technology, armed with guns? It's the equivalent of a predator drone walking the streets of New York. That's not what we want.
That's not what we want. All right.
It's not what we want. That's not what we're going to get. These guys don't have weapons today. I'm saying it's a slippery slope. We don't need robot dogs. If you're a cop, do your job. We'll pay you well, and you can go and do all your things.
I was just arguing that yesterday, and you were saying no. But okay.
What?
I was arguing the same point.
Saying what?
Saying we don't need the robot dogs with the weapons in France and the army.
Oh, well, in France, they're going nuts. The yellow vest protests. I don't know what's going on there. But I see them. They're out in the streets, and they're causing all sorts of chaos. It might be right. There was a gas situation that was going on. Maybe yellow vest protest people should be listened to.
Look at what I did for you today. I put Domino's and Taco Bell in the rundown, so you would be happy. But do I get a thank you? I do not get a thank you. I do all the work. Do I get a, oh, good job, Paulie? No, I don't get that.
People know about Taco Bell.
Right.
Taco Bell. We try to kill you. Don't forget. Don't forget. That's Taco Bell's motto.
So
Taco Bell, we try to kill you.
Taco Bell.
For some of you OG viewers, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Taco Bell won't be sponsoring this podcast anytime soon.
What are you talking about? Crunchwrap Supreme with no sour cream is the go-to order. Everyone knows at Taco Bell. Crunchwrap Supreme, no sour cream. But don't forget, we try to kill you. We put you 6 feet under, or we put you for 6 minutes on the toilet. That's the only way that Taco Bell works. 6 feet under or 6 minutes on the toilet.
6 minutes.
Taco Bell.
That's. I mean, okay. Taco Bell.
That was a weird comment. Just so we're all clear.
Okay. To be fair, he finds refuge in the bathroom from me. He will.
Oh yeah, I'll go to the bathroom at any point that I possibly can, just to get away from
Don't make me get a robot dog. Who'd be like.
I would beat up the robot dog in a heartbeat.
All right. Tell him how you were scared of the Roomba. He would get up on the couch because he thought he was chasing
me. The robot. Everywhere I went in the house, the thing chased me. I was like, yo, get away from me.
Because everywhere you go, you leave a track of dirt.
All right, come on. Probably true.
Taco Bell will
We try to kill you.
Oh my God. Taco Bell will open its first digital-only U.S. restaurant on Wednesday in New York's Times Square. To buy a Crunchwrap Supreme or soft taco, customers... What is this Crunchwrap Supreme? Customers will have to place a digital order ahead of their visit or use one of the 10 self-order kiosks inside the restaurant.
Welcome to the game, Taco Bell. We've been doing this for years inside McDonald's.
Are there no people?
No, there's people, but
No, it's
you can't
digital
order.
only.
Yeah, but there's still people making the food.
Oh, but like nobody at the cashier.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's cool.
All right, next.
It's Ask Lunch Monet time. Hold on. All right. So we got a question from CryptoMan976. Ask LM in the comments below. What's the incentive for Coinbase to go public and deal with the extra governmental nuances involved with being public when they're making more than anyone else as a private company? Are they making more than anybody else?
Well, they're making a lot of money. 1.8 billion in revenue in Q1, which was more than the 1.3 billion they made in all of 2020.
So what's the appeal?
It's almost like I got a good memory.
What's the appeal of going public?
Liquidity. That's what you want. Is you want liquidity. You want to be able to have a currency right in your stock that you can use to incentivize employees. You can get shareholders. That you can get public price discovery. Like, this is a very good thing because now all of a sudden those employees who've been working there for years and years and years, they can get liquidity for their stock. You can get a new shareholder base in there, and then you can use that stock. You can use it for acquisitions. You can use it to recruit new talent. You can use it to capitalize the business. You can access the public debt or equity markets. Like, very, very good in terms of being able to capitalize the business and continue to grow it. Yes, it comes with lots more regulation, oversight, etc. But normally companies like this think the trade-off is worth it.
I need to take something public to get liquidity. All right, Soggy commented, said, we all know Pomp is not emailing Moist because in his heart, he wants to email Soggy.
Soggy, I would say kick rocks, but you're already too soggy. You ain't kicking nothing.
I like Soggy.
Do not double back on my guy Moist.
What does double back mean?
Means going around. Day 90. All right, Moist, it's not day 95.
It is. He's been going.
Let's go.
I will drop everything and get on the next flight to Miami for a one-on-one game. That would beat an email any day. I know you're biased, so you don't have to respond to this, but I probably won't invest in Coinbase just yet because I would rather just buy Bitcoin. This guy is literally you. If Coinbase continues to succeed, then it will have been in large part because of Bitcoin.
I appreciate all this, Moist, but I would smack you in basketball. It would be a crime scene. We'd have to literally call Miami-Dade's finest to come show up.
Moist, I don't even know you, but I know you can... It's okay. He'll give it his best. He'll do his all.
Guys,
I believe in you.
Polina one time told me she was athletic.
Oh my God, tell them.
And then on one of the first dates we ever had, we walked in the New York Public Library and she pulled her hamstring.
That's because they
Walking
were
in the library. In the
There-
library, she pulled her hamstring.
There were stairs.
Did you do it?
I think so.
And she
I
literally
told
acted like
someone-
she got shut. She's like, ah! And she grabbed her
No,
leg
I did
and
not.
tossed her purse to me. And I obviously, hands team, all state. I grabbed the purse out of the thin air like I was an athlete. Like, I mean, we're not going to let anything drop around me. And then she was over there holding her leg like she literally was
Do you remember-
Jackie Joyner Kirsch. Or what was that woman's name? The Olympian? Gail Sayers over here holding her leg like, oh!
Do you remember that one time we were crossing the street and my knee gave out and I just stopped?
Yeah, and I was like, whatever. All right, that's it for Lunch Money today. Polina's weird. Moist, I'm coming to you. No worries. Talk to y'all soon.
Bang, bang. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Lunch Money as much as we did.
And don't forget, Lunch Money is now sponsored by BlockFi, so go check them out. There's a link in the description that you can click on. I'm an investor, a user, and a huge fan. What?
You're a bigger fan of BlockFi than you are of me?
BlockFi is my second favorite thing in the world behind Polina. They've got 3 products. They can give you a US dollar loan. You can earn up to 8.6% interest on an interest-bearing account, or you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies on their crypto exchange. I personally use the interest-bearing account. There's not very many places where you'll find up to 8.6% interest on a deposit in an interest-bearing account. Go do your own research. There's risk associated, but 8.6% is pretty compelling. So click on the link in the description. Say thanks to the folks at BlockFi. Subscribe to our channel. Like the video. Annoy Polina in the comments. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And be kind to your friends.